Hello there and welcome to yet another Rad Systems video. So I'm going to show you how to do data binding for a blog application I'm working on. So here I have posts and I have categories. So what we need to do is we need a situation where if I click on a category, I'm going to see blogs related to that category, and I'll show you how we are going to do that. So the very first thing you're going to notice is on the posts here, we have the category ID. So basically what you need to do is when you're adding a new post, you're going to grab the category from here. But here's a catch. So when you decide to do it that way, maybe I go to the post here and I click on add. I'm going to do a drop down on add here. I'm going to do, the table name is going to be categories. Now the value has to be ID because the ID is the unique record that we need. And the label field is going to be the name. So let's publish that. So if you come back to your application here, you notice that now you can select your categories here, right? So I have comedic and I have mystery. So if I send this, you notice that the category that gets saved here is the name. So what you're going to do now, because we don't really know what the category ID is, we are going to do a join for this category. So what you need to do is you're going to go to the list page, and on the join tables here, we are going to join the categories table here. Double click on it, and we want to say that in my posts table, okay, so let me just do that. So in my post table, I have a field called categories here, which is the ID of the category table. So when you're doing a join in a post table list page, what you are focusing on is doing post field called category, and the right field is the ID of the categories table, and I'm going to do an inner join on this one. And you notice that now this gets added here automatically. So if I publish my application here, you notice that now I have the categories here, so you have to reload it. You notice that now I have the names of the categories whose ID we attached here. Right, so that's the first thing to the join. Now the next thing we need to do is if we go to the categories here, we need to get the blogs which are attached to that category inside this category. So if I come and click on the category name, I'm going to see blogs related to that category. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go to categories, view page, click on design, and here what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag and drop the posts field here. So grab the posts, this is the categories, and what I need to do is I need to bind it. So you're going to come to where we have tag attributes, sorry, not tag attributes. Click on category, sorry, posts view, sorry. You're going to come to where we have filter by, and you want to say that if the category is equals to the category in the posts is equals to the item.id. So the item.id, since we are on the view page, is going to be this view page you have here at the top. So that's going to be the item of ID. So you're going to say where this is equals to this here. Then we want to show only blogs which are related to that. So here you can just do maybe order by whatever, whichever you like, and that's true. So if you publish this, and then you go to categories, maybe say mystery, if you click on this, you should see blogs related to mystery and mystery alone, like this. So if now we go back to comedic, you should see blogs which are only related to comedic, and basically that's it. Now one more thing that maybe I might show you is this is too big. It's too big for us and we don't really want that. So what we want is a way that we can truncate it, right? So in Rad Systems, how I do it is I'm going to go to the post page here, click on the list page, and actually let's just look at it from here. So I want this to be still there but not this big. So I'm going to go to the list page, go to posts, list page, and I'm going to go to where we have the content, and I'm going to say format record field, and I'm going to pick truncate. So truncate here, if you notice, it has a 50. So this 50 basically means these are the number of characters you want to show for this. So if it exceeds 50, then don't show. So this means that only 50 characters are shown per every blog, right? So if you want to see everything, you can click on this and see everything here. So you also notice it happens here on the view page, but we don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that my truncation has to be something like, let's say like 200 characters, right? So yeah, so this is fair enough for me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open this list page, and I'm going to where we have the truncate, and I'm just going to copy just the inner part of it like that, because I want to change something here. So on this post content, I'm going to change from plain text to custom, and this can be, I can change this to be a div. However, you can still leave it as a chip like this, and then do v-html like this. Okay, then publish. Then should show you some content here of your blog, right? However, we now remember that now the truncation has disappeared. So what you're going to do is you're going to come here and replace this with the truncate that we created. Then you can do props.row.content, which is going to truncate your data to something similar to this. So this is going to be for the list page, and that is it. However, if you do a view page here, you also notice it's still doing the truncate here. So what you can do now is go to the view page, and on the content you need to remove this truncate. So if you publish, you should have your blog looking something like that. So that's how you do a data bind with Rad Systems.